My name is Laura. I am 49 years old. My life looks normal from the outside. I work as an accountant in a small company. I wake up early, go to work, come home, eat dinner, and sleep. Every day feels the same. After my divorce, my apartment became very quiet. Too quiet. My son is grown now. He studies in another city. We talk on the phone, but I miss him. Most evenings, I sit alone at the kitchen table. I listen to the clock tick. Sometimes loneliness feels heavier than work. One Friday evening, I stayed late at the office again. When I finally left, it was already dark. The street was almost empty. On my way home, I passed a small cafe. Warm light came from the windows. People inside were laughing and talking. I stopped walking. I thought to myself, Laura, you are not in a hurry. Just go in. Sit for 10 minutes. So I did. I ordered a cup of tea and sat near the window. I watched people pass by outside. For the first time in a long while, I felt calm. Then someone spoke. Is this seat taken? I looked up. A man was standing there. He looked about 35. I hesitated, then said, No. My name is Alex, he said with a gentle smile. We started talking. About work, about life, about small, simple things. Alex listened carefully. He did not check his phone. He did not interrupt me. That surprised me. He said, You have kind eyes. No one had said that to me in years. I felt shy and strangely happy. We met again the next week, then again after that. Sometimes in the cafe, sometimes walking in the park. Alex made me laugh. He remembered small details about my life. I felt seen, not invisible, not forgotten. One evening, he said quietly, I feel safe with you. My heart softened. I invited him to my apartment for dinner. That night, we talked for hours. About dreams, about mistakes, about fear. I felt close to him, closer than I had felt to anyone in many years. When he left, he kissed my forehead and said, Thank you for trusting me. I believed him. A few weeks passed. Then Alex started to change. He became quiet, distracted. One evening he said, Laura, I have a problem. My heart sank. He told me he owed some money. Not much, he said, just a temporary issue. I hate asking, he said softly, but you're the only one I trust. I hesitated, but I helped him. After that, he asked again. And again. Each time, the amount was bigger. I started to feel uncomfortable, but I told myself, he cares about me. He will pay it back. Then, one day, something happened. Alex left his phone on the table. A message appeared on the screen. It said, Did you get the money from her yet? My hands began to shake. That evening, I asked him directly, Alex, are you using me? He laughed quietly, too quietly. Laura, don't be dramatic, he said. Something in his eyes changed. The warmth disappeared. Then he said words I will never forget. If you stop helping me, I might tell your son some things. My heart stopped. That was the moment I understood. I was not special to him. I was useful. That night, I sat alone in my apartment. The lights were off. Only the street lamp outside my window was shining. I replayed every moment in my head, every smile, every word, every touch. I asked myself, how did I not see this earlier? I walked to the mirror in my bedroom. I looked at my face, at the tired woman staring back at me. I whispered, was this all I was worth? My phone lay on the table. I stared at it for a long time. Then it rang. My heart jumped. It was Alex. I did not answer. The phone rang again and again. Then a message appeared on the screen. You know I'll come tomorrow. Don't make this difficult. My hands were shaking. Fear filled my chest. That night, I barely slept. Every sound made me jump. Every shadow felt dangerous. In the early morning, I realized something painful. I was more afraid of being alone than of being hurt. That fear had almost destroyed me. I took a deep breath. I picked up my phone, and for the first time in weeks, I did not call Alex. I called my son. My voice shook as I told him everything. I expected anger, disappointment, but he was silent. Then he said, Mom, why didn't you tell me sooner? He came home that evening. We sat together at the kitchen table, just like when he was a child. He held my hand. You are not weak, he said. You were lonely. That does not make you guilty. I cried. 2 days later, Alex came again. This time, my son opened the door. Alex stopped smiling. My son said calmly, You will not contact my mother again. Alex laughed nervously. You don't understand. My son looked straight into his eyes. I understand enough. There was no shouting, no drama. Alex turned around and walked away. He never came back. Now my life is quiet again, but it is not empty. I talk to my son every day. I learned something important. Loneliness can make us blind, but the truth opens our eyes. I am not ashamed anymore. I am stronger than I thought, and I am ready to begin again. If you liked this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.